Hey everybody, this is Dustin, your specialist, and so today I'm just catching up with Gino. He's not out here at the moment, but he was doing a like a spot seal on an outdoors RV, and this is on a Glacier Peak. And so what I wanted to show you was basically he's gone through and he's opened up the windows, and he hasn't finished cleaning them up, but he's gone through and he's scraped off any of the excess putty that was bleeding out around the windows, that attracts dirt and dust on it. At some point later down the road, this owner may want to go ahead and do like a full body reseal. So I would say maybe come back and revisit all the seams and sealants within the next, say, 6 to 12 months. But he's going around and trimming off anything that's bled out. He's spotted some stuff that he's going to fix while he's up here. Like there's a awning rail, or the side out top of rail is coming loose and got putty bleeding out from underneath it. There's also like some pinholes or whatever in the material. It's not bad enough to say, hey, you need to replace it now, but it's just, noting it down so we got it. Same thing. He's trimming little things around the ground off, screws and stuff that he's replacing, just different little odds and ends to it. So as you can see, he's still got a little bit to go. He's got a bunch of ladders out where he's been popping around all the different windows and different openings. This is, again, it's not something to, prevent the water from, here's a perfect example. See how bad all that stuff's bled out at the bottom there and on the sides. So this stuff is made to be, when we go and we spot seal something, it's not a permanent, hey, it's sealed up forever for life. It's to help deflect the water from getting past the seams and getting inside the walls and damaging stuff. So if you're getting water in there, then at that point, the moldings and the seams need to get ripped apart and go back in and inject the corners where there's full-on openings. Same thing with this. We look at, a surface like this and we say, hey, that's as big as my thumb. Well, really it's not. Behind it is maybe, 3/8 of an inch or less in some cases. So, stay tuned for more, and, make sure you keep up on your sealants. If you have any questions, I tell you to refer to a lot of our other articles and videos that we've posted for years on water deflection. And again, RV grade silicones. So for those of you watching going, oh, you can't put silicone on them. RV grade silicones. There's thousands of different products out there. There's a bunch of them that are made strictly for the RV, boat, airplane, all that different types of manufacturers. So, all right, stay tuned for more, and thanks so much. If you haven't already joined our Outdoors RV group, it's Outdoors RV Owners Maintenance and Repairs in the RV shop with Dustin and the guys. We encourage you to join that, and so we can see stuff like this, like little updates of what we're doing, work that we're working on, little things that we're finding, and hopefully these tips and tricks help you out. Thanks so much again for watching.